One. Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, ladies and gentlemen, to Global Impromptu Speaking Family, our session. It's 67th session. And in our sessions, what do we do, by the way? We speak for 1 to 2 minutes. And for the rest of the session, we listen and we encourage people. You are requested to send private message to the speaker after their respective speech. Tell them how did they do. If you have some points of encouragement or points of improvement, you can share with them privately. Today our topics master is Toastmaster Anupama Murthy. But before we call her up on stage to give you special topics, we have somebody as timer. She has volunteered. She is a very humble human being, a very supportive, a very good Toastmaster. She has volunteered as timers in today's meeting. She is none other than Toastmaster Sindhu. Put your hands together to welcome Toastmaster Sindhu to acquaint us with timing mechanism.
Good evening, my family members of Global Impromptu Speaking Session. Now, today I would like to say that today I am the timer for this meeting, for this session. And the timings are as follows. That is, you will be allowed to speak for 2 minutes, 30 seconds. When you reach 1 minute, you will see the display of green background. When you speak for 1 minute, 30 seconds, you can see the display of amber background. And when you speak for 2 minutes, you will see this one. And till you end the speech, you will see the red color background. And all are requested to wind up the speech by 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Wish you all the best. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sindhu. Can we all give her a big hand, please? Really appreciate Toastmaster Sindhu for volunteering as a timer's role. And I'm sure you are going to manage plus minus 25 members in today's meeting. Ladies and gentlemen, before I call our topics master up on stage, just want to tell you all, when you are coming on stage, when you are called up on stage, make sure your video is on because we are recording this session and you can watch your session, at least your version, later on YouTube so you can improve for the next session. This is how we improve ourselves. There is nobody perfect. There is nobody disaster. Here we are all trying and improving ourselves with our given respective topics. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together to welcome our topics master of today's meeting with word of the day, pertinacious. Toastmaster Anupama Murthy. Over to you, ma'am.
Good evening, everyone. Today is the 78th birthday of an Indian film actor, producer, television host, Shri Amitabh Bachchan. In order to honor this pertinacious philanthropist, I will give quotes by him from his movies and real life as table topic. So let's get creative and filmy today. So the first I call Dr. Farida. Your topic is make your own choices in light of your own wisdom. Make your own choices.
A very good evening to my
carry on.
A very good evening to my Global Impromptu family. I have been given this topic, make your own choices in light of your own wisdom. This is an extremely important topic, especially for the newer generation, which is growing and which have multiple career choices. When I was younger, we just did not have that many choices. It was either science or math or, commerce, or further on, if you took up science, you either went into a medical college or an engineering college. So there was a natural flow to things. Somehow, if you were in the top 10 cadre of class, you automatically went towards medicine. But in this day and age, I feel that everybody should take decisions, especially career choices, with wisdom, with putting it a lot of thought into it, that what the future might unfold. There are a lot of Google sites which actually tell you the job prospects in the next 25 years, which are going to be more in demand, and one could go about it that way. The second way to go about it is to allow your parents to guide you and allow your peers to guide you and siblings to guide you, because they actually would have your best in their heart. It is an extremely, there are some people who are extremely pertinacious about it, and what they will do is they're very fixated in their thoughts that no, this is what we want to be. As far as I was concerned, when I was young, I wanted to be a school teacher. When I was a teenager, I wanted to be a film actress. As I grew older, I wanted to be a doctor. And as I grew older, of course, I always had this fantasy of becoming Mrs. Tom Cruise. But I'm not very pertinacious about my choices in life. And that is how I think we should go with the flow in life. We are not born to be perfect. We are born to be real. So this is how it should be. We should not be extremely fixated in our choices, and we should choose our choices very wisely. Think about it. If Cinderella's shoe was that perfect, would it fall off? Love you all.
That was a lovely take. Our next speaker is Mr. Avid, Toastmaster Avid. Abid Riaz. Can I have Mr. Abid
Yes,
Riaz?
yes, yes, yes.
Bad times either destroy you or make you strong enough to be who you actually are.
Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to join this global family of speakers and trying to be much better speakers. And really, you gave me a wonderful topic that bad times either destroy you or make you strong enough to be who you actually are. The things, as you mentioned, this celebrity that he has been, uh, you can say, mm, enjoying his life on the film industry. So, one of his movie pertaining to uh, khushi or gham, happiness and worries, they go together. And this life is a mix of these two, bad and good. And the thing is that the thing which we call as bad is really not bad. Behind this, there are so many opportunities are hidden, which can provide you many other ways to live and cope with that. The thing is, as you said in your earlier that कि हिंदी में भी और उर्दू में भी कुछ चीज़ बोली जा सकती है तो I would like to share one thing that बड़ा अच्छा शेर है कि पाते नहीं जब राह तो चढ़ जाते हैं नाले पाते नहीं जब राह तो चढ़ जाते हैं नाले रुकती है तबा मेरी तो होती है रवां और it means that there are people, I think it can be any person who can create this feeling inside him that whenever there is a problem, the problem should not press him. Rather, the problem should create another way to live a life. Rather, it teaches us a new way to live. So I don't think that the problems or the bad times destroy the person. The only thing is that we must deal it with positivity. Positivity is the main thing. And whenever you are positive, you are always happy. And as I am a teacher of biology, I think one thing that in our body, there are certain glands which secrete certain hormones. And one of the hormone name is serotonin. Those people who live positive or have positive thoughts about the life, even in the bad timings, their body levels of serotonin rises very high. And when these levels are high, the person is always happy. He damn care about the problems. I think he has the most endurable capacity to deal with those problems. So I would say that the odd times rather teach the person, rather mends the person. There was something bad in his personality to set him on the right path. I consider the bad times like this, because if all the time you are in an easy way, easy going, I think this is not a learning. The real learning comes from your difficulty. When you are put in difficulty in odd times, then you learn more. You can handle the situations at that time. And I would really say,
Shall I
and I
interrupt, sir?
Yes,
Time is
yes,
up.
yeah, time is
thank
over.
you,
Yeah.
thank you very much, thank you.
Please stick to the timing. It is 1 to 2 minutes, as we need to give chance to others as well.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now our next, I call upon Madam Savita.
Yes, able topic
Okay,
master.
this is little Hindi filmy. Have you seen Silsila movie?
Yes.
Okay, now this is a famous saying, "मैं और मेरी तन्हाई." So now this quote, "Except your sweetheart, whom else would you dedicate it to?" Not your sweetheart. Whom will you dedicate it to?
Okay, thank you so much. मैं और मेरी तन्हाई अक्सर ये बातें करती है, तुम नहीं होते तो क्या होता. अभी तुम, you are saying me, I don't have to dedicate to my better half. So instead of better half, I will dedicate this to myself only. Because tanhai means you are alone. Alone, loneliness can be shared only with the person with whom you feel that the other person who can understand it, or will give something positive, something positivity back to you, so that you come out of that situation. And except my better half, of course, there are so many people who will say or advise or suggest or be with me for a short while. But for a longer time, I don't think anyone can go ahead in life with so much. When the relationship is strong or when the bond is there, after a particular event, all relations become slow and dilute. I feel so. So, may or meri tanhai, if that situation comes, I think I'll myself will take it on me and I'll make myself strong enough to occupy myself or to get into something so that the tanhai part, the loneliness part, doesn't exist in me, and enjoy the beautiful life given by the divine. And of course, I'll be then pertinacious, to use the word, to go ahead in life with that tanhai, with myself only. And I will feel that I myself, I am complete to go ahead in this life ahead, not dependent on anybody else. Thank you very much. Tabletop Master, over to you.
That was an excellent take. Okay, our next speaker is Mr. Ajay. Ajay, are you there, Mr. Ajay? Yes.
Yes.
Can you unmute?
Yes. I'm here. Thank you.
Have you seen Bagban?
Oh, yes, of course.
Okay, fine. So there was a dialogue by Mota Bai. होता तो सबके पास है मगर दिमाग वही जो वक्त पे इस्तेमाल करे. Everybody has it, but many don't use the brain on time.
Wow. Fantastic. First of all, very, very, very pleasant what you said. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all my global impromptu family. It's lovely always, as usual, to see you all. A fascinating platform. And Anupamaji has picked up something which is very close to my thought process, because I always believe common sense is the most uncommon thing. We don't find that very easily in people around us. So when the opportunity comes, we don't tend to use it. That's exactly what happens in life, because the fact that you need to use something like a common sense or a particular position or a posture depends on how aware you are of that situation. That is the most important thing. I think awareness is a prime reason why people don't utilize their common sense or their intelligence when it is required. And I remember the movie. In the movie, he's I think it's Paresh Rawal who is playing this role, another film star, and it's on the situation where there was a need for somebody to reach out and do something about the problem, but then they didn't do it at that time, and the whole situation goes out of control. And this we face in our day-to-day life. And I always believe that I think some people are very pertinacious, that they hold on to certain situation and certain mindsets and certain belief systems, and that does not allow them to step out of that comfort zone. If you are not able to step out of that comfort zone, I think you'll never be able to use this. A very simple example of stepping out of your comfort zone is the most chivalrous job a person can do is when your wife or any lady, not only your wife, is sitting in a car, whether it's on the other seat or a back seat, and probably has a handbag or something to carry. I think the driver, you as a driver or a host, could just step back and open the door. This is common sense. But how many of us do it? Don't. Exactly. So you don't use it, I think this brain is of no use. So I urge all of you, please use this common sense, which is so uncommon. Over to you, Anupama. Thank you so much.
That was an excellent take. Our next speaker is Guest Galal. Are you there? Yes. Change is the nature of life, but challenge is the future of life. So challenge the changes, never change the challenges.
I've been living throughout my life facing challenges. One of the most pernicious is my wife. And I've been counteracting that by tergiversating. And she keeps saying things and I can't tergiversate with her. I can't say yes, no, yes, no. And one of the organizations that is mostly pertinacious is Toastmasters. I'm not allowed to exceed 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm given ultimatums of a green, a yellow, and a red card. I'm not allowed to say, or, you know what I mean? I have never seen anything like this in all my life, and I've been facing it for a whole year now, ever since I joined. So between my wife and Toastmasters, I don't know what to do with my life. I need some help. You're a lovely family, and you can guide me into not being tergiversating and saying yes, no, and the opposite, the way my wife and Toastmasters keep treating me. Please help me. I can't take it anymore. Thank you. Back to you, Anupama.
That was an excellent take. Now I call upon Gavilier Sushant. Are you there?
Am I audible, Topics Master?
Yes, absolutely. Loud and clear.
Yeah.
That which takes long is not easily got. That which is easily got does not last long.
Topics Master, and my fellow family. Happy morning, happy evening from the wherever geographical locations you're logging in from. My fellow friends, whichever gets easily will not last for long. Yes, my friends, I truly accept with that. And friends, but tenacious with me. I believe on it. Whenever I get a thing easily, we all feel, this can be done. This is my thing. So whoever can handle it, we'll be handling it lazily. Let me stress the word lazy, because let me be frank, even I'm one of the ones who got this laptop yesterday, and seriously, I got a little bit lazy yesterday. Laptop, we can put the charge. Friends, everything that gets easy will not last long. My dad had to spend a lot of money. He worked hard to get this laptop. And not everything just came in his hands and then boom, it came to my house. He went to the office, he worked, got the salary, put it in the bank, blah, blah, blah. Then he ordered it. Friends, whatever we get easily doesn't last long. When you work hard, even though that thing is broken, it will help you. It will help you in some stage. So fellow friends, something we get easy won't last. So work hard, get it for yourself. Topics master.
That was a lovely take. Now I call upon Clara. Clara, are you there? Clara? Clara Odu? Clara, are you there? Okay. Next, I call upon Sindhu.
Yes, just my sign for my, I'm ready.
Yeah. Daisy, will you be her timer?
Yeah, I'll be the timer.
Yeah, thank you. Fine. Your topic is, the best part about being a superstar is that you can wear the most outrageous of clothes and they say it's in.
Ma'am, can you repeat the last part? And they say?
Outrageous, any type of, and
no,
they
last
say,
part, and they say?
And they say it's in, that's the fashion. Okay. They wear anything and they say that's the fashion.
Good evening, my friends of Global Impromptu Toastmasters and Forum. Now, what I've found is that once you are a leader, you are always appreciated. They don't look what you are. Actually, this reminds me the story of a king. You might have heard about the story. Like a king, when he was looking for the most expensive dress and he was not able to get, he was not satisfied with all the gold twine dress and all. So what the king did was he announced, I would like to have the most expensive dress. And one of the subjects who is very clever, he just came forward and he just made a cloth, like he made a dress, an outfit for the king. And actually it was nothing. He didn't use any of the material. He was just helping the king to wear the buttons and all those things. He was just in action. But in reality, there wasn't anything. And what happened? The king believed, all the subjects also believed. Nobody could stand against it. And finally, a small boy was the one who shouted that the king is not in his outfit, the king is naked. So we know this special story. So whatever we have seen, that if we are having a fascination towards a person, we are happy with whatever they do. There will be a lot of supporters. There will be a lot of people applauding their work. Even if it is good or bad, it will be applauded by the people. That's what we see in our society. So some people who are very humble, they just see that once they hit the once they become famous, or once they hit the target or being a celebrity, they just always maintain the virtues and other things. But I found that most of them are doing it, but some of them they go against it, but still they are supported by the followers. So what I would like to say is that whenever, once you are a celebrity, see that all the norms, all their values are kept without being violating it. Over to you, Toastmaster Anupama. Thank you.
That was really humorous. Okay. Our next speaker is Shamika. Are you there? Madam Shamika, are you there? Okay, I'll go to Sujata, ma'am. Toastmaster Sujata, are you there?
Yes.
Yes. I have never really been confident about my career at any stage. Have you ever felt like that in your career or in your work? Have you ever felt like that?
Good evening, everyone. For me, I have never felt. Any any less confident in my career, as I am a cost accountant by profession, and I opted this because I love costing very much, and I knew that I'll be cost accountant, and I'll be auditing all the company accounts. So that's the reason I chose this profession. But after I got married, when I settled, when I went to Saudi, it was a little bit difficult for me to find a job which suits my profession. At that point of time, after searching for job into a school where I had to work as an accountant, which was little below what I'm supposed to do as per my profession. But I just got adjusted and started practicing and doing my work. And after a few years, I started taking up work, auditing work separately, like means I started working from home, started auditing work from home and meeting my clients, taking appointments. That's how started I pursuing my auditing profession. And now, after a few years, after I came to Dubai, I am still doing that from home. Over to you. So I never felt in my life I've been pursuing my career.
That's a very lovely say. Now I call upon Toastmaster Jesse. Are you there?
Yes, yes, Anupama.
Yes. It's absence. Else we are just so common. It's there on the screen. You can read it again. It's the luminosity of lights.
Which screen? On your back with this thing? It's okay. I think I got the topic. It is the luminosity of light that radiates, or else we will be very common or very dry. I do believe there is a kind of luminosity or a light in us. Our eyes are the windows of that luminosity. And they say the eyes are the windows of the soul. The light that you have inside you, that shows and gives brightness to your face, and that you carry everywhere, that gives the vibes. If that light itself is dimmed by kind of maybe fear, if you have, that light gets dimmed, or if you have too much of arrogance, that that light is getting dimmed. So it is very necessary to have a self-conscious check on our luminosity, what kind of light that we spread. You may have seen when a person is happy, there is a joy like a child. When a person is angry, you can see the wrinkles and the anger, and it's not a luminous sight to see. So that luminosity is itself has got, it has no power by itself, but it lights up the person and the situation around, simply because the light inside you is brighter and you radiate. That is my take. Over to you.
Wow, that was an amazing say. Now our next person is Tushita. Are you there?
Yes, madam.
Okay. There are many things that I feel I have missed out on. So can you say any one thing which you feel you have really missed out on?
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, all my friends. In life, we don't get everything what we want. I would have missed out so many things in life, but still, we have to be grateful for what we have. Truly speaking, when I was schooling, I wanted to be a doctor, but still, I ended up being a banker. But still, I don't reflect upon the history and regret, because what we get, we have to be thankful for what we are getting every day. When we walk through the life, we have so many expectations, but even when we work hard, we won't be able to achieve all our dreams. If we try to achieve all our dreams, it's good, but still if we regret when we don't achieve, then we won't be able to move forward in a smooth way. Ladies and gentlemen, we should master the most hardest arithmetic, that is to count our blessings. We should always count our blessings without thinking what we miss out. Over to you, madam.
That was a lovely take. Now our next speaker, Daisy. Can I call upon Daisy?
Yes, Sarupama, topics master. Good evening.
I may be number one, but that doesn't mean I am irreplaceable. I may be number one, but that doesn't mean I am irreplaceable.
Good evening, topics master, and good evening, my global impromptu family. I may be number one. That doesn't mean I am irreplaceable. I think this is a quote from Amitabh Bachchan. And let me disagree with this. No one is irreplaceable. Everybody is unique. So I feel everyone is unique. If you feel that you are unique, then you are not at all replaceable. You will be you. You should not think try to be other. Let me unpin you because I can't see Sindhu. Okay, so I pinned you and I was not able to see timer Sindhu. So if you think you are unique, then you are definitely not replaceable by anyone. And I am a mother. I am a mother for my children, and I will be the only person they will want me as their mother. No one can replace me for my children. Similarly, Amitabh Bachchan, he was the #1 star for many years, for decades, I think. I remember going and seeing his movie Sholay even now when we were young. We South Indians, we never go for indie movies. Still, we went to see that movie, and from that time on, he was the #1 person in every, I think, in the whole of India's life. So he might have stepped down now. There are others who have come and taken his place. But still, nobody can replace Amitabh Bachchan. Nobody can replace anyone. No one can replace Anupama. No one can replace Sindhu. We are all unique people. And we should try to be us. If we try to copy others, then we may fail. That's what we do. Human beings, as they are born, they forget they are the originals. They try to pertinaciously try to copy others, and they miserably fail. So that is what you should not do. You should try to be unique in your own life. Over to you, Anupama.
That was very well said. Our next speaker is Hong Lee. Hong Lee, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes. The best revenge is to improve yourself. The best revenge is to improve yourself.
Thank you very much for your very interesting topic given to me. Actually, with me, I I have never revenged anyone, like try to cheat someone because try to cheat someone because they do the bad thing for me, because I think that I already try to do the good thing so that I bring the happiness for me, even though people, they may do the best thing for me. I may get angry just for some hour or 1 day or 2 days. So, and then after that, I forget that bad behaviors or that bad person, because I choose the best way to bring the happiness for me and forgive them. So for that reason, I do not, I never bring the best impressions from other people to me, and from the criticals of other people to me. I try to learn and find out what is the best thing, what is the worst thing from me, what's wrong for me, so that um, I can be improved after each mistake. And I think your sentence is very true for me, and I live by that way. So, so, so with that, I think in my life, even for my friends or my colleagues, I always give them with the advice that we should forgive other people. Try to learn from the thing that they give the comments of criticize to us, and by that we learn from that, and we ignore something that's not good, and learn and improve ourselves every day. And with that, I thank you very much for your topic given to me. Yes.
Very, very nice take. Can I call Toastmaster Ruth? Toastmaster Ruth, are you there?
Here, Madam Topics Master.
Yes. Your question is, flowers are silent, but even their silence says a lot.
Thank you, Madam Topics Master. We get into trouble around flowers around here. My husband is from a place where there is honeysuckle. Let me tell you that my husband is truly an honest person, except when it comes to honeysuckle. He has been known to pick honeysuckle whenever he finds it. And he has even been known to have me come with a bag and some scissors and we'll trim some honeysuckle. But the flowers are not going to say anything. I also live by the Adams Mansion. If you ever come to Quincy, Massachusetts, John Adams was one of our early presidents, and they kept the garden open all year. And every time I look at this garden, I think of a lot of things. I think about these flowers were there in the 17th century. They're not saying anything, but they bring beauty every single day. They're not going to say if I pick them, but we'll try to refrain from that. But there's so much diversity. These flowers are from all over the world. They change with the seasons. I also think about the flowers that have come from different countries. Maybe even people put some flowers, some seeds that they bring with them. Once I was at an airport and they asked me, I was leaving Paris, and they asked me, have you been anywhere, with farms or seeds? And I didn't think about it. But I was in Monet's garden. I'm wondering, just maybe if I took some of those seeds with me, and they're now at the Adams Mansion growing somewhere. So you never know where seeds are going to wind up, and the flowers are not going to say anything. It'll be our little secret.
Wow, lovely, lovely take. Now our next speaker is Monu Sahu. Monu Sahu, are you there? Monu Sahu? Hello? Can you hear me? No?
We cannot hear you, Monu.
Yeah.
We can hear you, Anupama, but Monu, we cannot hear you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Monu? Yeah, now we can hear you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Monu, Sahu, the question is for you.
Yes,
have you seen Khuda Gawah movie?
yes,
Amitabh
I
Bachchan?
watched.
Okay.
Yes, Sridevi Amitabh
So
Bachchan.
if you have, yes, if you have to keep a promise in order, if you have to keep a promise in order to save a family, will you do that, or will you just leave them and live your life?
No, of course I will keep my promise as it is.
Okay. Okay. So I want your take on it.
Okay, this is topic.
Yes.
Is this topic? Okay,
Yes,
thank
this
you.
is the topic. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Yes, I will definitely keep my promise to save my family. Sometimes it happens in our life where we have to choose our family or others. What in some cases we have to be fair with our families. What if there is a one thing like if you want to save the country, if you need to sacrifice yourself, you should. If you need to sacrifice your family, you should. If you want to save country, if you need to sacrifice one city, you should. That comes to ourselves. If we want to do some kind of analogy between our families or the things which is really required for our country or for others, so we should do at that point of view. Yes, we have to keep promise what we did for our life, for our families. But the main motto is that we have something that we have to do for our country also, for our motherland also. Because first come motherland, then comes our family. So if something is needed for my country, I will do. But if we need to keep something for our family, we will definitely do. We will do by our heart. We will do until we have the last breath. But when something comes for our motherland, then we should not go away. We have to sacrifice ourselves if needed. We have to ultimately needed to sacrifice for our family also. But we have to save our world. We have to take care of our motherland. So I will say, yes, I will keep my promise for my family as well as my country or my motherland and for other peoples also. Thank you. Over to you, ma'am.
Very good. You exactly did what Amitabh Bachchan did. Right. Okay, our next speaker is Shamika. I did call you, you didn't respond. So are you there, Shamika? Shamika, can you hear me? Shabana. Shabana, are you there? Shabana. Fine. Advait. Advait, are you there?
Yes, yes.
Yes, Advait, your topic is. No one is perfect and criticism is always welcome and expected.
Could you repeat?
No one is perfect and criticism is always welcome and expected. You can pin me so that you can see the topic.
Yeah, just now it became clear. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Okay, first of all, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. So, no one is perfect. Everyone says that no one is perfect. When we do something wrong, we do something wrong, we feel like we are the only one who do something so stupid, something so unholy, whatever. But then people tell us no one is perfect. There'll be so many people who come to judge us. They think they are perfect. We have come. Somebody has already spoken most of the points in a previous topic before, but criticisms will be there because not everyone thinks the same way. We are humans. We are unique, and not everyone we don't have they but not everyone has the same ideologies. Not everyone follows the same thought process. Some people think this is the way things has to be done, but on the other side, but like let's think about Indian culture. Let's talk about okay, as an Indian now, maybe during the 19th century the culture is different, traditions were different. Then if now let's come to the 20th 21st. Now we youngsters think we can do whatever we can, whatever we want, whatever we can, but the older generations, they tell us no, this is not how you do it, this is not how um, this is not how things have to be done. And then they will judge us. And again, celebrities also face this a lot if you think about it. Okay, whatever they do, suddenly there'll be criticisms, there'll be controversies here, there. In the end of the day, I just want to conclude by saying exactly, the topic says no one is perfect and criticism is always welcome and expected. Sometimes some criticisms you have to accept it. Maybe you did something really wrong. You have to accept it, you learn from it and become a better human being. And that is what matters in the end of the day, because our life is all about, we are learning something new every day. These are things most of you know that I just had to complete 2 minutes. Thank you.
That was a very good take. Now I call upon Vidya Ranjit. Vidya, are you there?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Forgiving may not always be the right thing to do. Forgiving may not always be the right thing to do.
Thank you to Table Topic Master Anupava. What I believe is that we have two choices in our life. The first choice is forgiving others for what they have done to us. And the second thing is learn the lessons that we get from others. Suppose even when you face an incident in your life, you will left with no ideas what you need to do. It is based on certain situations in your life. For suppose, when you are encountered with a difficult situation in your life, the lessons that you learn, it will be there with you forever. You may forgive the person for what they have done. And I would like to tell you one more story of a person. I know about that person, and he was a boy, and he had faced a bad experience in his life, because when he was studying in a college, people used to make fun of him, and these all gave him a scar in his mind, and it affected him a lot. But what he did was that he took a chance in his life. He thought that this is a perfect opportunity for him to grow and learn in his life. So better make use of all the opportunities in your life and grow into your full potential. Over to you, table topic master.
Very, very good. That was a very good take. Now, I call upon Maimuna Mazhar. Did I get the name right? Maimuna Mazhar. Are you there? Maimuna Mazhar. I think you're a teacher. I can see the photo. Okay. We'll move on to the next person. Jaya. Madam Jaya, are you there?
Very good
Yes.
evening.
Good evening. Your topic is, can you depend on your family? Can you depend on your family?
Thanks for the topic. Um, I'm sorry, I find it very tough whether to depend on family or not. Times have changed, you know. It is not like before where a family will stand for each other, you know, and those times were we all used to live in joint family, used to help each other, defend each other, and stick by each other whenever there would be a problem. But now things have changed with new technology. The world has become modern, and so much things have changed that now we as a family have departed. We have lost that connection, that that emotions, and each family members have become selfish for each other. Yes, there are people still like me who still stand by their family, by my own family, help each other unselfishly, but that is taken for granted. You know, people, a family member who stick by their family members unselfishly are treated are not treated well. They are treated for for granted. They don't have emotions, nothing. So yeah, so I believe times have changed. You know, what it was before and what it is now. Over to you.
Yeah, very nice take. Now I call upon Lagoon Gavel Sunita.
Hi.
Hi. Hi. Your topic is, do you think name plays an important role in a person's success?
Good evening, Toastmasters and friends. I am not can't get the name. Oh God.
Whose
Jitendra's
daughter?
Oh God.
Ekta
Jitendra's
Kapoor.
daughter. Sure.
Yes.
Ekta Kapoor. I'm not Ekta Kapoor who believes that a name can make a big difference. So I don't have a special alphabet like K, anything. No, I just don't believe that name makes a big difference. Maybe I don't believe in numerology or number philosophy. No, a name doesn't make any difference. If you say like Bachchan name will help or Kapoor name will help, no, I don't think. It just gives you a little bit of a head start, but ultimately you need to prove yourself. You have to prove whether you're worth the name you carry. And name does not make any difference. Ultimately, it's your actions that speak for yourself. And I know I have seen lots of people adding an extra A, my God. And then when you make, especially in the Gavel Club, we have Aditya, and they have an extra. And when we make their certificates, my God, they go on, ma'am, my name is spelled wrongly. I keep wondering, why can't they have it just the way it is? No, they will have to have an extra. The parents probably believe that that extra A will do wonders for their child. So, truly speaking, I have no belief in such a thing. No, the name doesn't make any difference. You have to carve your own future by your own actions. So, name doesn't really matter. Over to you, Toastmasters.
Absolutely right. Okay. Actually, I have been calling you Shamika, but there wasn't a response, but I'm calling you again. Are you there? Sherman, I called you before twice. Are you there, Sherman? Yes. Your topic. If you have to choose between a confidant and your girlfriend, who would it be and why?
Yeah, I think the confident. I choose confident. Madam Topic Master and Global Toastmasters. And if you don't have confident, you can't speak to a girlfriend also. So first we have to have confident. So in public speaking also, we are trying to develop the confidence. And that's why we are participating in a number of meetings and coming more and more stage time. And that's the lessons learned by the Toastmasters seniors. You take more stage time and you get more confident. And also my other weakness was I did not participate in most of the table topics speeches. So now I realize I'm losing my confidence. So whatever the chances you get, you have to speak in table topics at least 1 minute or 1.5 minutes. So that's after giving a speech like today, I get inspiring. So you get inspired tomorrow or day after tomorrow, you can work with like you got a lot of new energy. So that's the thing if you participate table topics. So I can tell the newcomers also, as much as you can participate in table topics and read more, and you get knowledge, and then you have the confidence to speak in publicly. Over to you. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Table topic one.
Yeah. Now can I call DTM Amjad Ali? DTM Amjad
Yes.
Ali, are you there?
Yes, no, ma'am. I'm here.
Your topic. Everyone must accept that we will age, and age is not always flattering.
Thank you so much, Madam Toastmaster Anu. Everyone must accept that we will age, and age is not always flattering. A beautiful quote, rather, I would say. Thanks, Mr. Amitabh Bachchan ji, for writing these beautiful lines. We have somebody sitting amid us known as Cowboy, and he does mention many a times that age is just a number. And yes, indeed it is. When I was young, somewhere in my teenage or late teenage, I used to think like I'm quite young, I have energy, I want to change the world. But the way I'm growing, and now after becoming or closing near to 40, I feel like I'm still young. I'm better young rather. So age is just a number. We're all going to age, and when we age with wisdom, energy, knowledge, I think that is flattering rather. We can flatter about our age that yes, I'm 40, I'm 39, I'm 38, whatever number you are in right now, you can say that. But if you are not playing childish with other people, especially with yourself, if you are mature enough, if you are respecting yourself, if you are taking yourself very seriously and not listening others' opinion for your personal goals, then yes, age is just a number and you can flatter about your age always. But sometimes it's not flattering. It's totally up to you how you take it. All quotes are written based on personal experiences, and this is an experience from Mr. Amitabh Bachchan. What is your experience? Are you agreeing with the quote? I'm partially agreeing and partially not. Back to you, Madam Table Topic Master.
Thank you. That was a lovely take. Now, can I call Abhinav? Abhinav Gaur, are you there?
Yes.
Yes.
Am I visible and audible?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Would you change your profession to impress your girlfriend?
Big question. Would I change my profession to impress my girlfriend? Well, first of all, I have to decide the priority. What are my priorities? My girlfriend or my profession? Second thing, I'll check what I enjoy most, the company of my girlfriend or my company. And then I'll decide whether what I need to change, my girlfriend or my profession. Well, if you talk about the current scenario, I'm working from my home, enjoying my luxurious life of my home sweet home, and basically I don't have to go anywhere for anything. I go for cycling. Apart from that, I'm staying right here, right now. This small room is my workstation. So you can see that yes, I'm enjoying my company, my profession a lot. Now, if there's a girlfriend, obviously I have to go out to meet her. I have to put my life on a risk. And these days, going out is almost like tasting a cyanide. You never know what next step will take you where. So I'll better stay here. And what better way to stay here, right now, attend a Toastmasters meeting. Parallelly, you can work. Parallelly, you can learn something. Parallelly, you can listen to music. Parallelly, you can read a book. Parallelly, you can play a game on mobile. Parallelly, you can surf the net. Parallelly, you can do online shopping and whatnot. Sitting right here, right now. So I'll prefer give up my girlfriend and prefer my company or my profession, which I'm enjoying a lot. With this, I hand this podium to our dear table topic master Anubama. Thank you very much.
That was a lovely take, Abhinav. Okay, our next speaker is Wafa. Ma'am Wafa, are you there? Wafa, are you there? I saw her just now. Is she there?
She is not in the room.
I just saw, yeah, I think she left. Yeah. Okay, Najila. Najila, ma'am, are you there?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm here.
I feel the burden if I don't write. I feel the burden if I don't write.
If I don't?
Write.
Right. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning to everybody. And I feel the burden if I don't write. Yes, I do. If I am not right in my subject, I feel it burden. Because again and again, I have to dig deeper and deeper and find another solution and another take. I feel a burden if I am not on the right path on my work because I have to correct it. So that's another burden. I feel a burden on my life when I'm walking around with my friends. If my friend is too nagging and too talkative and not stop talking and nagging on my head, I feel a burden on my and why everything in life. So burden, you decide which burden you want to take and which burden you don't want to take, you want to ignore it. So those kind of burden, to me, a friend who is nagging too much, I can ignore. I can just ask her, simply keep quiet, please. I need to focus on my job, or I need to focus on my game. And in a polite way, of course, not very rude, not to be rude. But in the other thing, I really need to fix myself, because the burden on work and pathway of life is the most important thing that take me ahead of time and ahead of road. So burden is there in all life career and all life path, wherever you go. So it's you to decide whether you take it, you be right or no. Over to you, Bram.
Thank you. That was a very nice take. Now, can I call Anushri ma'am is there? Did she come back? Anushri? I think she has some work. She left.
Can we give you the topics master, ma'am?
Yeah, sure, sure.
All right. We have somebody very special who can give you the topic. Yes, young boy, where are you?
Am I
There is
audible?
Sushant. Sushant, yeah, go ahead to give her the topic, please.
1 moment. Okay, so Annapurna ma'am, it's like, do you want the topics from the movie side or like in
Any
general?
side, any side, any side.
Okay, 1 moment. Then I got it. Yeah. So fine, this is one of the code that I myself I created it using a word of the day. So this is to you, Toastmaster Anupama ma'am. Positivity, the weapon to destroy odium. Positivity, the weapon to destroy odium. I've put it in the
You put
chat.
it because,
Yeah, I've put it.
yeah. Yes, I can see that. Positivity, the weapon to destroy odium.
Yeah.
That's a lovely, lovely saying. Yes. Now, here I would like to give a small story. See, when a work is done, there was a session in our school. So when we were so clueless what has to be done, we were so clueless where we begin and where we go, and we were not sure about where the resources were to come. But our team leader was fully positive. Our team leader was confident about our team and knew that we will find a way out. And throughout, uh, the team leader was confident and was actually was always encouraging her. There was no sign of hatred. There was no sign of irritation. So when we knew that the trust is there on us, we slowly found a solution. Slowly and steadily, step by step, we found a solution, and we could do our job much before the deadline. So when you are positive and you can generally remove the hatred which is incurred as a result of any action. So positivity is always the key solution for any problem. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Anupama, Toastmaster, uh, uh, oh my God, Toastmaster Sindhu and Toastmaster Sushant for entertaining us. Ladies and gentlemen, can we all give them a big hand for making this 67th success at Global Impromptu Speaking session? With that, can we just go to Madam Timer, Tosma Sindhu, to acquaint us with timing report, please?
Good evening once again, my dear friends. Now I'm here to read the timers report. First of all, okay, I'll start with the first speaker. Toastmaster Farida has taken 2 minutes 21 seconds. Toastmaster Abid has taken 4 minutes 32 seconds. Toastmaster Savita took 2 minutes 4 seconds. Toastmaster Ajay took 2 minutes 22 seconds. Toastmaster Galal took 1 minute 47 seconds. Gavlesh Sushant took 1 minute 29 seconds. Myself took 2 minutes 18 seconds. Toastmaster Sujata has taken 2 minutes 13 seconds. Toastmaster DTM Jesse has taken 1 minute 47 seconds. Toastmaster Tusita has taken 1 minute 23 seconds. Toastmaster Daisy took 2 minutes 19 seconds. Toastmaster Hongle took 2 minutes 9 seconds. Toastmaster Ruth took 1 minute 47 seconds. Toastmaster Monu took 2 minutes 21 seconds. Advait took 2 minutes 15 seconds. Toastmaster Vidya took 1 minute 39 seconds. Toastmaster Jaya took 2 minutes 30 seconds. Toastmaster Sunita has taken 1 minute 58 seconds. Toastmaster Sherman took 1 minute 45 seconds. DTM Amjad took 1 minute 57 seconds. Toastmaster Abhinav took 1 minute 46 seconds. Toastmaster Najila took 1 minute 37 seconds. And the last speaker, Toastmaster Anupama, took 1 minute 36 seconds. I would like to say that all spoke within the time frame except Toastmaster Abid, our guest Abid. That's all. Over to
Thank
you,
you
DTM.
so much, Toastmaster Sindhu, for a brilliant report. Thank you so much. Can we all give her a big hand? Thank you so much, Toastmaster Anupama Murthy, for beautiful quotes by none other than Shri Amitabh Bachchan ji. He has inspired many people from his voice, from his messages, from his acting, everything he has. He is a great inspiration for the entire world, not only for India. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Sushant, as well for offering last topic to our table topics master. Ladies and gentlemen, next meeting is on 14th October, right one day before my birthday, and that is going to be conducted by Toastmaster Abhinav Gaur. And if you like to take topics master's role, and you can grab after coming Wednesday. We are open on 16th, which is Friday, and onward Sunday, Wednesday and Friday onward. If you like, you can just send me private message, or we can discuss after this meeting recording session after recording is stopped. Ladies and gentlemen, with that power vests me as a host of this meeting, I adjourn the meeting. Now over to each one of you to have fun for some time. Good night.